Hello and welcome back to the Rain of Spades YouTube channel. Today we have a real treat, the final release of Monster Train 2. Now I adored this game. I got through the tutorial and I'll do my best to do a little description. I have a previous video on the demo, which the story is pretty much the same from the demo, a bit cooler updates and stuff. But yeah, I did one run, so let's look real quick. We can go into the library. This is like the home page. It's a little bit more rogue-lite than the previous one. Because you can see the Covenant, we're reforming the Covenant that was broken, the one that once held the rules between demons and heaven. After the previous game, where we defeated Seraph, and Seraph kind of died it, but not really, because he kind of summoned forth the Titans of old. So now we have the remnants of heaven, the remnants of hell, some witches, some undead, and some mad scientists. We have to unlock the other three factions. You can see the victories and whatever in here. I did not win, so I don't really super care. Depart. You have the train depot that lets you customize your train. I do not yet have any unlocked, however. So let's just run. Ooh, I want to do the daily challenge, but we'll see. I'm probably going to do one normal run and then the daily challenge. No Covenant rank, because we have no Covenant rank, unfortunately. Sure, let's try Covenant 1. Apparently we have Covenant 1. I want to go Pyreborn first and foremost, though. So we have, I imagine more people are going to come out eventually. Because how this works is you can pick your main guy, that will give you your hero. That'll also give you your starting card selection, and it depends on what cards you can get throughout the run. In this game, there's also different Pyre Hearts, which are like the core of your train, and if you lose it, you die. So that being said, let's go for Pyreborn Banished. They're the only ones we have unlocked, but I don't know, I like the Pyreborn's mechanics a bit more, so having them be the main people means our hero will be them. Our random starting cards, you can see what we have. The Chosen of Domination. We got some of these upbeat warblers, demonic fledglings. You move along the train track, and instead of last time where we're going down the tracks of hell to face off the to reignite the pyres of hell from Seraph and the invading forces of heaven. We're now ascending heaven to reconstruct the Covenant, to save the world from the Titans that have been let loose from Limbo. Or, well, they're not Limbo. I kind of don't know where they got released from, but they definitely got released. Sure, let's make it so all our Pyre guys can blow themselves up. Whatever unit. Okay, so this guy's pretty cool. So you get to upgrade from based off of skills. And these come after every boss, pretty much. I actually think that Golden Crown, I'm greedy. Golden Crown, these eggs, you can save them between rounds or cash them in for extra upgrades. And then for trials, you can get extra upgrades too for extra challenge. Now, that's pretty good at the old game, but this new game adds some new things, like a deploy step. Yeah, so whenever I activate his ability, I'll get an egg. It maxes out at 8, but it's pretty good. And the deploy step, you get some guys. And sure, we'll put them in front. Yeah, so you see, they say little interesting things about the lore, both of them and the enemy. But you can speed up combat, see the bosses you're gonna have to fight. There's an undo button. Now creatures can have independent abilities though. So like watch this. Activates, gives everyone Pyre Gel. Which Pyre Gel is whenever they take damage, they take more. They can have little effects on the bottom, their basic attack, their health, armor, temp health. A lot of it's pretty simple, but I really do like this game. So if I do that, so you see they have stuff like shift, whenever it moves positions it gains rage. That's the big factor of So a lot of the Pyre guys are all about greed and like playing really, really greedily, whereas the Angel guys have the ability to like move around. That's like their main feature. A lot of movement-based abilities. They've also added new room enchantments. So like rather than, there was a handful of cards in the previous game that like changed the room to some extent. Where they would like permanently increase by 1 or something like that. A lot of that is now gone, like foregone era. Now instead it has a sort of ability where, screw it, let's move it, might as well. I think he just straight dies, but oh well, I guess. No place for you, Warbler. Valor gives you different powers. I've tried to go over everything, but there's a lot to go over. But now there's actually room enchantments. So like they don't stack. You can only have 1. But it is now permanent. It's like on the thing. Instead of just being a card you can play that does something to the room, it now is a actual like card type. You know what's good. But yeah. Sorry, lads. It's so scatterbrained. I try and go over so much. Now that we're at a little pause, I can go over it a bit more. There's also equipment now where each person can only have 1 object equipped, but it's pretty good. I really do think that I do like a lot of the changes, because then similarly, a lot of them can now, they've upgraded how it used to be, where there's more you can target the enemy with stuff. So like you can equip bad enchantments to your enemies, or bad equipment like the penitence set or things like that. Though once again, you can only have 1. Now let me show you some of these mechanics. You get points, obviously. Also, I like how now, ooh, immediately good stuff. Consume obviously makes it so it doesn't draw again once you play it. I love Consume because it means you can fill your deck with somewhat situational cards and it's not a dead draw. Especially free ones like that, where like even if it's not the most helpful in a roguelike, I always do love in roguelike deck builders free cards that just explode themselves. We already have it before. Here's the Penitence Blood Suit, like I was saying. I like it, so let's get it, because I can show off how equipment works. Also, they have little tribes now that are a bit more specified. And the Dragon's Horde. You can either cash it in right away. You can see what you can end up getting. So see if you save it up for quite a bit, you can get some pretty good stuff. So I'm gonna save it for now, though. And then a lot of times you're met with an option. So we could get a Pyreborn or a Banished unit. We could upgrade our minions, or we could upgrade our magic. I want minions. Another thing is, back in the previous game, ooh, I like this guy a lot. Not just because they're named after a friend, but because Avarice is a really powerful ability. It gives you money whenever it's an unblocked attack. I mean, if you do damage to their health, you actually end up getting pretty big rewards. Actually, wait, this is kind of stupid. I could just make an infinite bomb with one of these guys. That's kind of really funny, actually. Let's re-roll and see if we can get something else good. Not really. I guess we can make the Avarice a bit greedier. Unlucky 13, you know how it do be. But now when bosses beat it, in the previous game, bosses would just freeze your train as they moved up to your pyre to attack, because they were like freezing over hell, and you were the last pyre. in your little train, in your little monster train. Now they actually, like, do weird infection things. Like, this guy will make a giant black hole when he beats a lair. The other guy was making those weird little flesh tumors, like, kind of looking like crimson. So I really do like that. Enemies, 1 damage reduction per se. I think we counter it with our Pyre Gel. I think we're good. Like I said, we're going greed. I want to get big points. So we're back to the deployment stage, where you get a bunch of mana. They can't really interact with you during this stage, which is nice. I think we want to put one of the Warblers here, because that'll make our guys quick, which means they will act before the enemies will act. And then we can put our little guy. But yeah, in the deployment stage, you only draw monsters. And then if some spells and things have, like, can be played during a deployment stage, which is intriguing. I think we do this, actually. I think we just want to get off to a good start. That's not my endless one, so I don't really want to play it at all, to be honest. But yeah. Yeah, so you get more mana, little pyre, ember shards. Intriguing. I said greed is the answer. Kill it, get the money, get the egg. For this, I think we just kill him. We set him up to die. Next floor. Oh, they were quick. Okay, that's still fine, because he'll die next floor no matter what. We will take him out. Ooh. Okay. I see. I see. Interesting. That's good, though. Now we have our own little guy. But yeah. Many interesting things in this brand new game. As you can see, we equip this guy with the pen in his blood suit, so whenever he moves up, or moves at all, up and down count is moving, he takes 30 damage. I mean, this isn't really a threat. We're going to take a little bit of pyre damage, unfortunate, but... Ooh, okay, we're at boss already. The Entropy Well guy. So you can see with the little portal, their little infection status matches their little portal, which is really cool. Also, we're at 6 for the Dragon Horde, so... Our boys go first, until the little Warbler's dead. I also like how you get to use a lot of the mechanics from enemies in the previous game. So far, I have nothing but good reviews for this game. At first, I thought it was a little bit unbalanced compared to the previous game, with how, like, carefully balanced the previous game was. But I realized, honestly, they're really comparable. Because the enemies in this scale way faster. So, like, right now, we're kind of kicking their ass. Okay, I messed up, apparently. Yeah, no, I see how I messed up. Because now he gets one attack when he's bigger instead of multiple. I misdid my math. Oh well. I wish we had gotten him earlier. This man earlier would have been very nice. Because we could just blow him up indefinitely and it's just 50 damage raw to anyone we do it to. I could just do 100. And then, okay, yeah, I think that's the answer, honestly. He heals 5, but then he goes up, because we only would have gotten 40 damage off. He dies in 3 hits. That saves us 2 hits to the pyre. Your pyre health stays stagnant, but all minions, or the vast majority of minion. Ooh. That's good. That just gives us a thing. That's also very good. All of these are good. We're going with the equipment. It's newer. We'll show cool stuff. These cards are too expensive, but I will take the consume because I can see a world in which it's helpful. We're going to save one more time to get the max benefit. So this is the greed run. You know, never punished. We're healed. These give us little random encounters. There's a lot of really good and interesting random encounters. But first, let's deal with the shop. This is one of my favorite features. Merge, you can combine 2 different pieces of equipment. And let's get a room. Oh wait, steward's quarters actually. Good for our weird blowy up guy. Though infinite blowy up man is just a god now. Extinguished. So like this is what I was talking about. On death, some things are removed permanently. But most of your like heroes, so to speak, are just, let's reroll, are fun. Lava armor plus shield. We're god now. The ultimate shield. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I like how you can use a lot of the mechanics the enemies had because now you're a covenant between demons and heroes, and they even have some of the mechanics that you used to have. And I think definitely we're going to get an update in the future. And when we do, I think we're going to see a lot more of that. So you can copy a card once, or you can copy a card a whole bunch. Let's copy a card once. I know exactly which one we're doing. See, this is a very expensive card now, because it also combines their cost, which is the unfortunate part. But it does also now mean whenever they're attacked, they pretty much, whoever attacks the front first guy just straight dies. And this is what we want to do. I want 2 infinitely exploding guys. It's just free. Worst case scenario, it's 50 damage. Best case scenario, it's 64. So just like last game, this game did literally just release today, by the way. Fully. The beta was out for a little bit, and I played that once on the channel, but oh, I like the soundtrack actually. Usually I don't like game music too much, but it's nice. So in the previous game, every 3 places you would have a little winged guy would show up, and he flies around before he shows up, and he's like a big super scaled up boss. They do the same thing now. They just don't show up until after the deployment stage. Ooh, okay. This isn't terrible. Yeah, I know what to do. Do the little flip around to do the bonus damage in this place. Then we hit with the Warbler. Then we hit with no more health. We take a bit of damage, but who cares? No, I don't want to blow anyone up yet. So whenever he punches, he has a very simplistic attack pattern. I've only done 1 game, so I was gonna say we're probably gonna see more, because in the previous game there's really only like 1 boss like option, and then they put out an updated DLC which added like the crystals and the covenant and everything like that. This is what I was talking about. This is really good. This is ideal, actually. I think we just let that happen because this is more helpful. That applies fire and does big damage all the time. But, no, so I keep getting distracted. The update added more options for bosses. As of right now, so down just a tad. I'm always peeking red. I'm looking on OBS on the side. But there's only 3 options, 1 for each thing. And they eventually added more. There's no point of making him go first. But I added more with the Covenant, like different options. I don't know if there's more than 1 option or it's just these guys. He has a really simple effect because other ones are really obnoxious, like putting in can't. So anytime you cast a spell on that floor while he's in that floor, bad things happen to you. best I could do, unfortunately. But he just moves them backwards, which really is not a terrifying ability. It's a minor annoyance at best, especially with... I'm sure it'd be worse if I didn't have... I'm sure it'd be significantly worse if I did not have the Just Cause, like the Heavenborn boys. Because if I didn't have the Heavenborn boys... Well, you know how it goes. We wouldn't be able to move our boys around nearly as much, which means maybe the strategy would be ruined or something like that, but... he's just big damage boy. Not really that terrifying. This turn has to be set up, I think, unfortunately. We have this on cooldown at an improper time, which is unfortunate. So I think we just have to set up here. I think this actually goes crazy, though. I think that goes hard. Because he's gonna kill Faust in one, or like Lord Felix, how do you say his name, in one go. And all of them in one go. But he gets to this floor, and it's gonna be rough. Because sure, he kills them, but they have quick, meaning they do their damage first and foremost. Which means, because this would be increased damage by 2 for the first attack, then he would die. This increases all instances of damage by 2. So I think that's the better choice. Oh yeah, you can see the different corruption things. I like how all the angels and the corruption designs are. They're pretty good. Soldier of Fortune's like my favorite card right now. They gain armor and cool stuff. Whenever, oh, that's great actually. Magma Cultist. I want Heaven's Light, but Hell's Flame gives me more mana per turn. Okay, now we loot. Yeah, Medallion of Superiority is pretty nice. Okay, so that's a copy. Yeah, okay, sure, why not? Copy's not bad. Because I was worried it was gonna be like, yes, whenever you're the first spell you play, you get a copy for free, but then it kills it. And that would be not great, but... this is great. We get a random encounter, the upgrade, and some trinkets with some money to spend on the trinkets. Ooh. Lord Phoenix is his name, that's what I thought. Money is good, greed is good. I mean, we are the hell rating heaven, albeit for positive benefits, but you know, you gotta embrace the sins. See, this is a guy from the last game. He's one of the bosses I was talking about where there's more than one option, where who you can face. Arceus, Angel of Darkness, approaches the terrain. His most powerful form now crackles with Titan corruption. I mean no harm. The Titan's grasp is suffocating. If you help me, I'll grant something powerful in return. You could offer the warmth of your pyre, but it would require a large sacrifice to fully cleanse him. Offer 10 pyre for the... yes. Go over some of the warmth, but to no avail. Okay, if you lose a 50-50 3 times, they're scamming you. If you lose a 50-50 3 times, they're scamming you. At long last, stands fully restored, his wings outstretched. I needed to see what it gave me. I'm sorry. Oh, so yeah, he would summon little guys, like I said, that have incant or some effect that like would make you weaker. You freed me, and thus I owe you a debt. Take this. When you draw a Blight or Scourge, gain 1 and draw... oh, that's actually really good if I had curses. I wonder if he comes back, because sometimes random encounters come back later on, like if you succeed. But that is good, because that means anytime we get one of those stereotypical, like, bad debuff cards, Anyways, sure, give me your voucher, dude. All the cats are cousins, by the way, the little cat merchants. That would be nice if I had whelps. Play your third card. That just gives me 3 mana a turn. That's insane. That's really less insane. That's pretty good. Good though, so we'll get it. So now we have extra mana, cheaper merchant. If we draw a curse, we draw a not curse and gain mana. And after the deployment stage, every third card gives us a new card. Yeah, so we have a flogging stone. I want the warbler, but that's just good, I think. Middle, yeah, sure, middle floor. We need another arms dealer. Okay, this looks bad, but we can just outright kill him, gain power, and then we can, every time we incant, the ephemeral version costs money, unfortunately. Whatever, we should break through these pretty quickly. Also just lets us farm money. Join us in heaven. You know, you've seen better days, dude. Not sure you know that, though. So we spend 30 bucks. Now this warbler's really tough. Actually, I think I might put it here. I think this is actually pretty good. Ooh. We can't play this turn, but that's a good... I think we do play it anyways, because it doesn't have any necessary benefit. This just kind of is wasted. But we spend 30 gold to put fire on them. And we also break through, which is what we needed to do. That guy gets the pyre, which is scary, admittedly. I could blow him up, then do 50 damage to try to make it so that's more winnable in the future. That's a rough call. Oh, that's Deployment Ember exclusively. Ah, that's why that's not OP. I understand it now, chat. That's unfortunately the best I got. I can't make it lethal in one attack, unfortunately. Nothing I can do about that. So he just kills him outright, which is fine. The revenge goes hard. Yeah, that first one was rough, but oh well. We're back in the chat. This guy's eternal, so I can just blow him up to finish it off. Summon a little burb. Ooh, that's our third card. We can get our eternal man back. What's his slay ability? Ooh. No survival, unfortunately. Meaning our little boy is gone, our little guy, our big boss man. The Endless isn't worth. But nah, we sack this. We sack him, because when we sack him, it kind of is what it is. We keep the Phoenix Man for another turn. This is actually amazing, because this gives him the next 2 times he takes damage, he doesn't. And by that, I mean the actual next 4 times he takes damage. No, he doesn't. Then they just finish him. Whoops, sorry about that. They just finish him instantly because of the Swift. This guy is unfortunately problematic. Descend. Coward. Oh, he keeps Avarice. That's actually kind of good. I didn't know he kept it. I think this means he would live one more turn, which is actually pretty good. It doesn't mean, because he's gonna die anyways, but at the end of the turn it turns into armor, which means they'll eat him. This actually, never mind, I missed it by math. No wait, I didn't. Because this will mean that he will live one attack from him. And they applies about the same amount of Pyre Gel, so I think that's worse. Because it'll be, yeah, they go away. The Judge, Master? Ah, if the shoe fits, bud. Hey, okay, math. That survives us another turn. Pyre Gel this time. Buff him. Pyre Gel, we win. Little bit of luck. I hope it's not super loud for you. Like I said, I try to turn it down a little bit. It's a bit loud for me, but it is what it is. Gives Avarice to all his friends. Make It Rain's very funny. I have ideas for that card. It's not the correct choice there by a long shot, but funny. Be gone, thoughts. That's actually good, because that means all melee attacks. Ooh, both these are good. Heroic Dive can also be really helpful when it's consumed, so let's get it, I guess. Save. How do I unlock more loot levels? I don't know, how do you get more loot levels? I guess I'll have to figure that out. Random room card and horde. Though I do want to see if I can make a silly Avarice card that, like, is really strong. But I think we need to upgrade our boys. Artifact. That's actually pretty good. We have enough equipped. Ooh, wait. That's bad. That makes it so our friends. Soul Melter, sure. That seems like a friendly card to have. Ooh, quick. Ooh. That's not bad, yeah. This is also very funny. Big man is no longer big. You can have the attack. You can have some valor. We have money, so we might as well just fake it. Yeah, that's actually crazy. Crazy combo. Multi-strike. You can gain multi-strike, which means if you're in the one area, you get 3 multi-strike. Give me money. I like money. I like money. Sure, Warbler, you can be kind of buff now. Crazy. That was really not amazing upgrades, but, you know, shrug. That's fine. This man's very silly. He regenerates at 1 HP like 8 times. I really like that as a mechanic. I hope they do more with that in the future. Okay, interesting card choices here. So this man is always just quick now, which means we can get some cheeky stabs in there and then run. Aw, he's so small, but he's so much buffer than his brother. It's so silly looking. Okay, that's not amazing. I just wanted to put that guy there, to be honest with you. Because now if we do the Steward train, it's not fantastical. It's a shame you must die for your country. I'm sorry, dude. Sorry, little man. Okay, not really the card I wanted. Sure, we roll again. This is what I wanted. Yeah, no, he's just gonna die no matter what. My only problem, I sincerely wish I could have equipped this onto him. Now it's kind of going to just cycle in our inventory for a while. As we're trying to roll to get the steward room here, because that would help clear a lot, but oh well. I guess we just have to settle for egg getting. I think all those were correct choices, albeit a little stinky. Thank you for getting the ephemeral copy. Okay, this turned into a hellhole for them now. And I can put another steward in there, which is nice. That's just a win no matter what. Ooh, I sapped them. Whoops. Whoopsie poopsie. I think it matters very little, but it does matter. We are all meant to fill the void. Okay, so this is a very fun card. It makes someone jump down from the previous floor and do big damage. Might as well, because that takes him out without any damage. He dies, which is what we want. Go, my attacks! Yeah. Yep, that's why we did that. Big money. Oh, wait. The sapping, though. Ugh. It makes them take more damage, but it makes us do less damage, but decreases by 1 every turn. I'm tempted to send one of these guys down, but they'd lose their double strike. So let's just give him damage, I guess. That third card draw is actually kind of bad, because it's been twice now that I've been forced to cycle a decent card. The deck's thin enough that it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. But it's a slight frustration nonetheless. We're gonna put that there. I think we can actually save him here. Because now they have a bunch of Pyrogel. This spares 7 damage. Yeah, that saves him, as I thought. Let's just do this so they don't take any damage. They take very little damage, I suppose. It's more accurate term. There you go, little Eggman. You can has that, I guess. I don't think there is any good choices here, so I guess let's just give him armor. I doubt it means he lives in attack, but... I think we have to set everyone else up for victory here. No. Because I know this is not great, because it actually weakens them instead of helping them. But like, we were screwed on this floor regardless of circumstances. So this spares him 1 turn, which lets us do a kind of good combo. We'll set up a boom for later. Are you kidding me? Oh, rough. Whatever. Then we'll heal him. Ooh, yeah, I see weird slime stuff this time. He dies in 1 hit. He never even gets to... Well, he goes quick, and then he doesn't get to move. So I think we blow him up. Replace him with the Eternal Man who can attack 3 times. And then we just absolutely exploder this man. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah. Because now I have one turn where I need to beat him, like 3 times. But I need to do 1 damage to him like 8 times. If I don't, okay, so he dies, and then we kill. Ooh, we don't kill. Interesting, so I have to do... That brings him, yeah, okay. Because that means they attack. And there we go, that attacks the correct number of times. That was very close, I had to really think on that one. Greed. Sure. They need a new magic station, though. I really don't think any of those serve any value. Sure. Loot. Ooh, max increase. That's good. When Angel moves, it gains some valor. Okay, I can accept that. That's good. I need healing if we have it. Yeah, the trinket merchant would be nice, but we need this. Bloodthirsty Blade is good. Let's see if we can merge anything. That would be unplayable, unless it's on our first turn. Deployable, though. This means we can draw it during the deployment step. Does it happen to be a free one? No. Use those two together. It makes the cost bad, but oh well, to be honest. Might as well. I think that's all just a benefit. Let's look through quickly to see if there's anything that sucks. He sucks. I'll be honest with you. I don't think he's ever really been super helpful. He's just like... I guess he does damage. Nah, he has to die. I decided. I think we need to... 1 golden touch can die, and then he dies, I think. I think that is the right play. Little Cherub Lord. Empiric Feast. Oof, okay. So let's be smart about this one. Best thing we got right now, I think. You want a big guy here. Okay, this is actually great, because first turn, that means he's just going to take a huge damage every time he moves. Then first turn, that just means I have huge damage. We just straight kill him. Yep, perfect. Perfect turn 1. A little rough on that floor, but oh well. He does big damage, but... Oh, you're back here. Okay. My mouse sensitivity is still really weird. Like, weirdly obnoxious for no reason. Everyone on this floor dies, huh? Very stinky. I don't know if there's much I can do about that, to be real. Because he's not quick, so I could just blow him up. I mean, I could... Coming down to here, do they all die? No. So we'll do that to make sure they all die. I guess we'll do that. Not amazing, but is what it is. Then we hit him with some fire jugs. That means he takes more damage. Okay, that gives damage shield, but doesn't actually save us. Okay, that's kind of stinky, but... Dang, okay, what else? Rough, but not the end of the world. Unfortunately, he's not quick, so he just dies. He's not great, but whatever. I guess we just blow him up here and hope we redraw him before turn 3 turns is up. I need more guys up here. One turn left. This is rough, but... That's all we needed to know with this. Because now he takes the Blur one. Yeah. Big damage. I thought I said he died. Whatever. This actually is huge, because that means, yep, ton of damage. Ton of damage. That means he slays them, the revenge will keep ticking. Which is probably right here, that one play probably turns a victory, or a loss to a victory. Because he takes a bunch of damage every single round. This man only needs to take the one hit now. Then we do this. Every instance of damage is increased. This is rough, but... let's see. Damn, okay. This might not actually be winnable. Oof. Oh, wait. Crazy. So that means we do 200. Which then that means, okay, it's gonna be really close. That's 79 for Pop. He moves up, he takes 69. Barely. Barely. Okay. We take it. Rare card, consume, apply to all allies. I have to do it for the funny at that point. Drawing more card. All these are good now is the issue. Literally all of these are good. Hug. Sure, let's get one extra card. I need a heal bad. Unfortunately, I think well, random encounters, so that's what I wanted. So let's get the heal first. We get a slight heal from the max health increasing. Okay, boom. The final upgrade. The Phoenix Fire is very greedy now. Celestial Alcove. Train stops before a peculiar workshop opening with wondrous boxes. 3 boxes stand out among the clutter, and the sign below each reads, "It isn't a trip. It isn't the trip. It's the journey. It isn't the gift. It's the container. Reese P. Talcum." So either we can summon a random unit that's inside the box, put 3 into a box, and then when we play the box, we get all 3. Or get random. I'm gonna go with the small gift. It'll give me this. Then where's one of my free cards? This lets me do 1 turn because I have 4 mana. So that means I draw a decent play. Now this is what I needed. I never want to see what I get, so to make it cost 2 is great. Yeah, it's a copy that's ephemeral. Do we have one that's free? Ooh. Just grab that one, to be honest. We need one that... equal to the spell's cost. Okay. I know it's not great, but it's 2 health every time I play that card. Oh, wait. Sure, screw it. That's okay. Can't add. This being free, especially if I play it first, is just good. Screw it, yeah, fine. That honestly was not a very good magic upgrade, but whatever. Not nearly what I envisioned it being. I'm not gonna take the Penitent Stone here, it's not worth it. Having infinite mana on the first turn pretty much is cool though. Fyra, give me strength. Can I pace it? I think we already passed the gates of heaven, friend. I hate to inform you. I think that's where we're at right now. Yeah, smooth jazz it up. That's big damage. Screw it. Let's go. Ooh. Let's go with the big money, no whammy. It's unfortunate. He does a big sweeping attack. Maybe we just... no. I don't think that's worth. Not yet. Oh, easy. We unlocked the Luna Cult. You know the next video is. Thankfully, Slay. So there we go. Win. Bam. I messed that up really badly. Whatever. I want some of these cards right now, because that changes that to a pretty big damage. Then that lets me play him to get that power permanently. So even though I am technically wasting a card, it is what it is at that rate. Oh, he just dies now. Good. Hey, good enough. At that point. We also have gotten numerous new eggs. And it should be a break level. Yep, refresh fight before the big boy shows up. Actually pretty ideal, because that means I can do this and it's timed correctly. So that yeah, it's actually ideal. Because now they go up. Ooh, that's scary. Way scarier than I thought. Because we're not even hitting him. He has 2 damage shields, rage, and heals 20 HP around. Jesus, okay. That's rough, yeah. So he dies without needing to do anything. There's not a lot to do here. Yeah, not a great hand. Okay, this... I think that's the only actual available option, and that eats one of his shields. Yeah, I think that's the only thing we can do at that point. Because we'll get the revenge off numerous times. And that seems stupid, but we do this. He shows up now. Now we're good. That eats all his shield. That hits him with a lot of damage. This... it makes him take 30 damage when he goes upstairs. That gives us 2 more attacks, we win, yep. As he takes damage every time, yep. Okay, boom. Oh, scary, but there we go. No thank you. Actually, yes thank you, that one's really good. Okay, so what I get with this one? Select 1 of 3 artifacts, minor pyre, 2 minor pyroborn. I think we only have 1 more. Good, let's go. Sure. That's so free. That's so free. Hell yeah, Luna Coven. Boom. Final boss too. Trinket Merchant. Arms Dealer. Yeah, no, we need to go this one. This lets us upgrade our guys and get a bunch of trinkets. Sure. We don't want that one. Kinda useless, but sure. Screw it. Both those kind of suck, but whatever. I don't think we have any angels to equip anymore, so whatevs. Quick. He himself should be quick. He himself should be small. The biggest damage dealer should simply do more damage. Gruid take Valor, I guess. That's actually really good. That means he only takes half damage. That's insane. I don't know if Endless is the right answer here. Make both these guys have more health is pretty good, though. The greedy guy gets even greedier, I think. I think that's the best we can do for him. Endless. He's only cost 1, sure. Boom. I think that's the best we got on our round. Screw it, we can afford to just give it. I know it probably won't do anything, but maybe. If it gives me more points or something. Okay, let's fight the corrupted Seraph. Seraph, the dominant. Double the corruption on attack. Ooh, supplies 2 corrupted. And doubles the corruption on strike. That is actually pretty bad. I think we might just be a little cooked there. I don't think we're like screwed, but I think that's really the opposite of what we want to be happening. The little guys can come down here. I think, yep. Ooh, all his guys give corruption. I mean, that really, I should have expected that. 120%, I should have expected that, but somehow this is coming as a surprise to me. Okay, we can put him in the blood armor thing, though, so that's pretty good. Screw it. That is what we have to do. Apply pyre gel. We just need to hit him with as much pyre gel as possible. That one man is endless, so it's okay. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Okay. So he dies to corruption. I think I just let that happen. I don't think changing anything up here is gonna do anything for me. I'll do that, though. This gives us an extra copy. I probably should have taken the other one, but screw it, actually, this is not bad. Okay, yeah, really screw it, that's not bad. Best I got. But we need to do as much damage as possible beforehand, because if he gets in with over 2,000 health, we just die. We're doing pretty good at it, but there's definitely slight concern. Shield your friend. That's crazy damage. Steward's Chambers. Just Cause. Damage shield ×2. He lives it. Nah, I need to redraw the gift box at a more opportune time. Huge damage. Okay, we do lose a lot of guys that turn up there, though. They're all endless, so it doesn't super matter, but it's saddening. Because the health could just hit at an inopportune time, to be real. I know this looks a bit stupid, but damn, okay. I missed my math. That was actually kind of stupid then. Screw it. Bird number 2. Wait. Wait, bird number 2. That's sick. Okay. That is actually a little worth it. Because they can definitely take that, whereas the other guy can't. Because they all get their attacks. Bird dies. Ooh, okay. Wait, he's on 1 health. Why am I scared? Okay, let's just, before I forget him, go up, deal. Actually, that's kind of fine. I don't care how much. Okay. I think this is a W. There's no point, right, in like using this to actually get an egg. Unless there's a boss at the end. There was a boss at the end in the last game. Screw it. I'll get the egg just on the off chance it's like, oh yeah, you get loot. If that 25 damage mattered, then I'll cry. This is what we were saving this for. This is, ooh, I didn't know it gave it to me twice. I don't need Soldier of Fortune. Okay, now I have to play it. I have to play it because even though it just wastes 30 bucks, it applies 1 Pyre Gel to all of them. You see, he would lose the health if I did this, so I'm kind of on the fence. I don't think that's helpful. I think if I do this, that's either I play this and try to keep him alive for that 1 more turn, because I'd eat the first 2 attacks. I don't think this actually saves me though. It doesn't, no. Oh well. That was a trial. We have 2 of those now though, which could actually end up being helpful. Oh, he dies to corruption, that's why. Okay. He's gonna die anyways, might as well. I think this row might just be cooked, actually, unfortunately. I don't think I can do anything here. I could blow them up. I think there's still too much damage on board with him. We need to apply as much as possible, because now every instance of damage is increased by 60. Which means his bottom row dies, and we just automatically lose, pretty much, the final wave here, but it's free to get rid of. He's still immortal, so I don't care that much if he dies. The damage is a little scary though, but it's not. I'm fairly confident, I think. I'm fairly confident still, yeah. He's probably dying to corruption. This takes out 1 of them. And then they do not have enough health in the bottom row. It's free to get rid of it. Die, sir. Boom. Okay. Continue. So now what? Are we fighting a Titan? We appear to be fighting a Titan. The Great Abyss. Okay, can I at least cash in the egg, please? Okay, my prep work was for... Oh. So we're not fighting a Titan. We won. Let's see what we got. Deep Thrower. Yeah, I think they misspelled Deep Throw a little bit. Ooh, Golden Gloves is fun, though. The Banish. Descend, then Advance. Pretty good. Win increase. Luna Coven unlock. Hell yeah. Covenant level 2. Ooh, mastered cards. They're golden now. Okay. Ooh. They're singing to me, chat. I'm kinda... Let's look at Luna Coven. We are just over an hour in terms of video length. Let's look at them, but probably not actually go on an adventure. How far can I go? I don't think it's... Yeah, back to Outpost. Unlock 2. Barracks. Let's see what this is. Ah, my adorable golden butter cookie. You are looking so glorious, so opulent, so luscious. Oh, look at your words. I was able to account of a coin. You can keep your flattery. What draws your gleam, my darling Ruby? I did you 2 cases of higher gold, and have not seen a gold flake back. I will have your gold for you soon. Why has Fire blessed me with such a lazy dragon like you? I mean, look at your cave, no gold or rubies, and one skull of your enemies. I like an uncluttered space. Enough! Give me my money with interest by the time the Coven Fairies start their moon song, or I will have to follow the rule of fire number 226. Forgive all debts and cuddle your favorite dragon. Never share a cave with a poor dragon. What am I going to do? What? So there's just a marriage quarrel now? I mean, I guess maybe that's how you unlock the secondary, like, minion. Unlock Covenant 5. Complete 5-dimensional challenges. Defeat the Titans. Defeat the Titans with all clan combinations in Covenant. Okay. That's not gonna like that. Depart. Let's look at this. Real quick. So can I like switch him out for... No, there's not a left or right. Ooh. Nice. I see. It's like I could do Luna Coven and it's Witch Weave. Deal 1 damage to an enemy or restore 1 health and it's always free. Interesting. Okay, I can get behind that. And then Pyre could be the secondary. You know what? I'm gonna end this video here. And then I'm gonna look out the daily challenges. I'll probably film a second one. Bye, chat. Hope you enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe. And thank you to everyone who has. Ciao for now.